activist for this. And how many people before me want to be an activist for something like this and haven't done anything? And it's because of fear. I mean, people just think you get eliminated. The same example is that that one zeitgeist part, um, the the that video that's constantly on YouTube. People are putting up videos saying, uh, you know, how come every time I upload this video, YouTube takes it away? That must mean it means something, right? Because that's essentially what it is. I mean, it's the truth, and people don't want you to know about it. I mean, it's really, really unfortunate. I really would like people to open their eyes. So, like I said, what things to do? You got to get as many people to watch the movie. Obey, obey what the movie says at the very end. There's like 6 things you can do, or whatever. Part of it is the banks. If everyone, what do you think would happen if everyone went to their bank today, you know, and withdraw all their money? Do you think everybody would get their money? No, not at all, because it doesn't exist. It's all electronic, right? But if someone were to do that, it would create enough chaos, right? To make a statement. So it does make sense to try to do something, right? I believe it happened in France. There was a point where no one was paying their bills or paying their interest or whatnot, and the government forced them to do that. So people didn't want to do it again. They upped it. They made it bigger. Out of fear, people gave in, and it went. They ended up paying more money, but out of fear. Like I said, the only thing you should be afraid of is death, not all these fears about the world. Fears about people killing or breaking the law. Rules are meant to be broken and whatnot. So as long as there are rules, there will always be crime because people break rules. That's just the way it is. And I hate those words. I already told you that. So you obey if you were to try to do that, you would make a huge statement, right? But that's just it's an idea. I know you guys won't realistically do that, but if you think about the concept, what do you think would actually happen? A lot of people, the sorry, the a lot of people believe that another aspect of the fear is that let's say if the world was going to end, or like you see in the movies or whatever, people get chaotic. They go crazy. They start breaking things and whatnot. And that's what they want you to think. They want you to think that you would go crazy. If you eliminate money, why would people do that? It doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, if you can ask a person that is about to become a criminal or has already been a criminal for, let's say, stealing money, okay, they're not really a criminal. They're not really. They didn't kill anybody. You know what I mean? They just took money, most likely to support their family or whatever. Could be a totally negative thing, right? Could be about drugs or something. But let's just give the benefit of the doubt for this one particular person that I'm making up in my head. Then they just need money. Was that really a crime? Did they deserve to go to jail? Did they deserve to go to jail with a bunch of killers and rapists and all that stuff? No, they don't. They're just going against the monetary system. Anything that's systematic in that place is going to create problems, right? And it makes sense. Everything I say, I believe it makes sense, right? And I'm sorry for people that are watching this and they think that, or they've heard all this stuff before. Um, but it's the very idea of opening your mind to these things. Um, because if you can't open your mind to these things, then you are a puppet. You're just a number. The last thing I was going to say is that what you should do is the world doesn't need a hero. It doesn't need a savior. The world needs a makeover, right? A complete makeover. And I would love to say it could happen tomorrow, but it can't. But maybe, like the guy says, and for the Venus Project, is, maybe, in 100 years, We can look back and see how uncivilized we were if we actually just started working on an economic, resource-based, economy. And what we have to do is really go against the grain, which is very tough for a lot of people. We don't need one person to save the world. We need everybody. We need everybody that feels undermined, unappreciative, and unimportant to unite. You need people to go against the system. You have to show that the system will fail regardless.